Greetings to the Geek Clan. This is Grimlock Stonehammer, and I am with the gaming bard Grey Direwolf, the half elf. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird, huh? Getting a half elf on here. But here we're talking about games, and this is going to be the section of low tech games that we talk about in the Geek Clan channel. So, if you want to tell a little bit about yourself, about your gaming, and then we can go straight into what we're talking about.
Sure. I've been gaming since the late 80s. Yes, that's the 1980s, kids. You know, don't worry about it.
That's why he's an elder geek.
You know, read a book, okay? It's fine.
What? You mean tablets?
So, played many games, role-playing games, tabletop games, video games. If it's a game, I've probably played it. So, and I've been asked to give some opinions about some tabletop and some card-based games. So,
yeah, and I've played some of these games too, and it's always good to have different opinions on the games that we played. So, since he's wearing the unstable unicorns, let's talk about unicorns. Now, when we first played this game, now everybody's like, oh, it's unicorns. How fun can it be? Well,
while there are versions, the base game is perfectly fine to work with your family.
We'll talk about the base game first.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay. The base game is perfectly fine to play with friends and family. My youngest children, I got 5 children, my youngest are in their early teens, and we play this game with them quite frequently. It's a lot of fun. It is a great game of backstabbing and...
He's lying. It's like Sorry with... Michael Bay touched it.
So, like I said, a great game of backstabbing and mess with your friends as well as try to complete an objective all by yourself. So.
And it's very simple also. It's not as complicated as like something like Magic or any of the other games that you have to like set up for like an hour or whatever. Very simplistic game. Yes. And another great thing about it is it's cheap. For the base game.
For the base game, absolutely. To get into it is not a big deal. Now, the whole premise of the game is to just collect enough unicorns on your side of the table to win.
So that sounds easy, right, guys?
Oh, sure.
How hard could that be? Right, because, you know, you're putting unicorns, and you start off with a baby unicorn, too.
Yes.
So you think that'd be easy, so you're like, oh, okay, until you start playing the cards. So you have 7 cards. Is it 5 or 7?
You start with 5, I believe.
5 or 7, I'm not sure. Because I played so many different card games, I have to...
It's true. There are a lot of them.
It's either 5 or 7, and either you put down a ability or a unicorn, and you say, what... The unicorns have abilities also, and at the beginning of the turn. Then you have magic items that help you.
Or hurt them.
Or hurt you.
Yeah.
Downgrade cards. And then you have the most powerful card in the game, the Nay.
Nay is basically just like the sound, the name sounds. It tells you no, you cannot do that. Most of the things in the game can be nayed. You can even nay a nay, which is kind of nice.
And then it goes nay, 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 nay.
Until somebody runs out or somebody plays a card that
Super
just
nay.
stops that. Yes.
Yeah.
But most of the cards in this card game, not only can they benefit you, but they're mostly to mess with your opponents.
Yes.
Which is where the fun comes in, or at least for me.
Yeah. Because you'll be seeing, oh, people are collecting unicorns, and they're like, oh, you're getting a lot. Then you can poison them. There's poison. You can move the unicorn somewhere else.
Steal them from someone else's stable.
Steal it out. And then, like, there's unicorns that do really screwed up things also. And the one thing I do like, it has this cute little artwork that you see on his t-shirt right there.
Yes.
But you have, like, a shark unicorn. All kinds of other messed up unicorns. A narwhal. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's just, like, the artwork is just funny. Like, some of the gags that you look It's
Sure.
really funny.
And that's just straight in the base game.
Yeah, that's
The
just the base
expansions
game.
just make it so much more fun.
So the expansions actually have a D&D version, which
Yes.
is what he's wearing.
Yes.
What's the other version besides the grown-up
As I look at the wall of games, there are quite a few. There's
there's
even
no-
one that is
yeah.
very not safe for work, which is my personal favorite.
For the
Yeah.
adults out there, and of
Yes.
course, the Geek Clan is for the teenagers and the adults mostly. So yes, so this is the 18 plus, and we do mean 18 plus.
We are not kidding.
We are
when
not
we
kidding.
Say 18
And
plus.
There's some of the base games that are a little interesting to see, but whatever. So what's some of your...
There's an apocalypse version.
Oh.
There is a
Apocalypse.
yeah, the apocalypse. There's a couple of different themed versions. There's 4 or 5.
And you
of
can
them out
play
there,
them all together.
which I tend to do. Yes, I've got a version for the children when we play games on the weekends, and I have one for the older crowd that used to come down every Saturday. That is very, very not safe for work, but is incredibly fun.
Yes, and if you're evil like a clown, Mr. Chuckles, you buy 2 base decks together and put them together.
So
Why would you do that? Well, there's one of the cards I really hate on the whole game. It's called the Pandemonium card. What do you ask is that? It turns out your cards into pandas.
yes.
What does that mean? You can't use any magical things with unicorns, and they're all pandas, so you can't win the game unless you get rid of it.
Yes, the idea is to get, I believe it's 7 unicorns on your side of the game, in your stable. But if they're all turned to pandas, then they're no longer unicorns, and yeah, and then you just start from scratch again and do it all over
And
again.
you put 2 decks together so you can have 2.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
sure,
that's
why not? Yeah,
evil.
yeah,
Evil
that's fine.
clown.
I never thought about putting 2 together. Now that I have more than one set,
God,
the
no.
idea has merit. Yes,
Oh,
merit.
God.
Yes.
So what are some of your favorite cards? Any favorite unicorns cards you like for unicorns?
Depends on my audience. My favorite
Well,
cards
we'll
are actually
do
in the not
PG...
safe for work set.
Okay, so we'll do PG-13.
So PG-13. Oh man. There are cards that just can absolutely eliminate someone else's unicorn off the table.
I like the
Those are
father
fun.
one because that one multiplies your.
Oh yeah, you can keep calling baby unicorns
Yeah,
to your
baby
side.
Steve.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
People don't like that one.
There are other ones that let you call other unicorns from other people's stables, so you can increase your own, your own herd, as it would.
There's ones that prevent you from playing other unicorns.
Yes. Yes. Yes,
God.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Any favorite magical? I like the poison one. The retargeting one's fun too.
Poisons are good. There's a downgrade to your stable that
You
makes
can only
your-
have 5
Well,
or 4.
every turn you have to lose a unicorn
Yeah.
out of your stable. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's and I can't seem to find it on the wall of games over here.
That's fine.
But
All in all, it's a nice fun game.
yes.
If you are a sore loser and you don't like to be messed with, do not play this game.
Oh no.
No.
This is like
No.
Munchkin.
Which
if
we'll
you're-
probably talk next time about Munchkin.
If
I
you are
think.
familiar with games like Munchkin, then you know that you cannot come to the table with a thin skin, okay?
No.
You're going to be messed with because that's half the game. If 3/4? Three quarters of the game is to
Yeah.
mess with the other people at the table. So just be aware of that before you sit down. It's
Yeah.
not like Monopoly or
And-
Mario Kart that can ruin friends and family.
This is worse.
But
Worse because you're actually at the table. You know?
it's true.
You're actually
true.
at the table. And like I said, just because they look cute and cuddly doesn't mean they are cute and cuddly game. This game is
Yes.
very fantastic. And I think it's for a retail price of $20 for the original. And I don't know how much the expansions are. Probably 20 after that.
I honestly don't remember. It's
Okay.
been a while since I purchased them. Whenever
Okay,
they come
well,
out with a new one,
the-
I have it on
It's
pre-order.
I would say 20 or whatever, and like it's real a lot of fun, and it's not that complicated.
Check your local gaming stores, guys.
Yes, go to
Always
your local-
support your
your local-
local gaming stores.
Definitely, and it's just a lot of fun to play, and like, I don't know. So tell me in the comments what you guys think about this, and if there's any game you guys want us to try to check out and play, we'll gladly check it out.
If we haven't already.
If we haven't already, yes.
Yes.
So, Unstable Unicorns, creator of Unstable Unicorns, did come out with a new game, which I haven't played yet, so I don't know the rules yet. So, he's played it yet, but we're not going to talk about this one yet. But it's called Here to Slay. And would you like to read the back of that for us?
Oh, sure. Here to Slay. Here to Slay is a strategic role-playing fantasy card game from the creators of Unstable Unicorns. In this game, you'll assemble a full party of heroes and slay dangerous monsters while sabotaging your friends' enemies. Brace yourself for a fast-paced, adorable, and utterly destructive adventure. And that basically sums up both of these games.
And there's one more created, but the llama game's pretty evil too.
It's same kind of thing,
but
and they
worse,
are interchangeable.
But
you
worse,
can mix them together to even more shenanigans.
Oh, well, yeah, more shenanigans, always great.
Yes.
So, how many claws do you give this game?
Out of
10.
Out of 10. Oh, out of 10. Let's see. I'd have to give it a solid 7. Easy to pick up, fun to try to master, and it's just a great little quick game with friends while you're waiting for your gaming group to arrive.
Yes, it's also like a gateway gaming thing for low-tech games, because a lot of people are like, I don't want to play that.
It's a very nice, basic game. Like I said, it's very quick to pick up. Takes a little bit more time to master, but
not as much.
Well worth the time.
So
well worth the time.
I think so. Next video, guys, with GreyDire Wolf, we will be talking about this game right here, Munchkin. We'll definitely talk about that one.
Excellent. Yes.
And if there's any other game, and what game would you want to talk after that one?
I've got nothing specific in mind. I do like myself some, deck building games.
Yeah, you like a lot of deck building games.
But I've got quite a few of them, and I enjoy them very much.
So guys, leave us the comments below. If you guys want us to check out any other games, we stay away from the miniatures, hobby games. Too much money. Way too much money.
Yes.
But we're here to give you guys some ideas of games you guys can play at the table with your friends and family, and hopefully whatever you like to do. So until then, guys, we'll talk to you later. I am Grimlock Stonehammer with GreyDire Wolf, the Bard, half elf. Half elf.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
He's got a better beard than me. I don't know what's up with that. So, thank you for watching us. Like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later. So, enjoy your night.